Blizzard received loads of good praise from the player base when they updated the barbershop with the ability to sex change characters in World of Warcraft. Whether the barber is properly trained to perform such a surgery is still a bit questionable, but Blizzard actively turned a service they used to charge money for into an in-game purchase for very little gold. So naturally, we were waiting for them to screw it up. And screw it up they did. Hello and welcome, I am Zabraxi. How excited are you that you can finally buy armor on the cash shop, huh? It almost doesn't feel real, to be quite honest with you. Despite the fact that we knew this was going to happen eventually, and that it kinda happened a little bit in Mists of Pandaria with the helmets, I cannot believe that I can actually say there are entire armor sets in the WoW cash shop for $20. Did Blizzard really think this was a good idea? Really?
I don't believe that this is a good way for the game to go, because it just gives the message. This is the message that's been handed along to Blizzard today, and Activision. You can come up with any old tat, put a price tag on it, pretend that it's desirable, and people will buy it. As opposed to what you were doing before, where you would provide that item as part of the subscription.
When Blizzard first ever introduced their paid services like server transfers, they were criticized for their insane cost. A $25 server transfer was over double what some MMOs were charging at the time, and some games even allowed transfers for free. Then, Blizzard made the smartest evil genius move ever. They released mini pets in the store for $10 a pop, but 50% of that money would now go to charity. What a wonderfully crafted shield. How can you get mad at charity? Every argument about how this might be a slippery slope was quickly met with, yeah, but charity. I actually remember the day these mini-pets were data mined as players scavenged in the world to find the in-game drop source because no one had ever even considered that they would be an out-of-game purchase. That sheer thought was absolutely absurd. It was only mini-pets though. Blizzard would never do something big like mounts to the store. Welcome the Celestial Steed, the absolutely gross reskin of Invincible that sold for $25. This was it. The proof that the store was here to stay. This move also set the precedent that rewards originally destined to be in-game are now possibly going to be cash shop items. Blizzard had decided that World of Warcraft was a game in which you would pay for the full box price, a hefty $15 a month, as well as be charged for in-games items like a mobile cash shop. The content you were paying for to be developed, you then had to pay to experience. Just let that circular reasoning sink for a moment. I pay Blizzard to develop content so they can charge me for the content I paid them to develop. Oh, okay. So the thing is, we're at a point in the game where people's sometimes sole purpose is transmog. That's why they play.
Oh, you know, you don't like mounts, so let's give you some transmog. And I love transmog, guys. It is the reason why I play this game. It's the reason why I Mythic Raid. It's everything. And they're transmog into the 6-month subscription now.
The crux of this is that all of this content being developed via sub money should be in-game content. There is no excuse here. I have heard all the reasoning in defense of Blizzard since Wrath of the Lich King, and it all sucks. It's short-sighted, or it's just so blatantly apologetic that no valid criticism from the argument can possibly be formed. Oh, but at least it's free with your 6-month sub, right? What? It's free if you pay for a 6-month subscription? Is that how free works now? So if I pre-order a game or prepay a 6-month sub and I get an armor set as a reward, that's indicative of a free benefit now? When? If I go ahead and pre-order a product, the fact that I am committing guaranteed to a purchase in the future, irregardless of the quality of the product, that's not free. I had to pay money for that, and I'm risking that money in a gamble. That's not free. If it really is free, then please tell me, how does somebody get that pre-order bonus without spending extra money? Weird, right?
Like, yeah, it's like you're just devaluing what's in the game if you just sell the like, this could be like a cool quest or something that players could work towards, but instead of that, they just like put it in the game for money. Like, this could actually be like a cool like Darkmoon Fair quest line where you get like each item or something like that. They sell themselves short. This fucking garbage microtransaction bull.
Exactly. This should be in-game as content developed from the subscription money and box money that we pay. Blizzard doesn't get to triple dip and get away with it. Why would somebody actively defend this armor being in the shop versus being an in-game reward? Just ask yourself that question. Why would I want this, desire this, to be in the shop for 20 bucks rather than content in the game? There is absolutely no benefit to the customer there. I'm just so exhausted that Blizzard is still doing this. I'm even more exhausted that players actively choose to encourage Blizzard to continue. It's like paying for the bullet to shoot yourself in the foot. When you're in pain and wondering why the heck your foot hurts, it's only you to blame, idiot. Think about it this way. Currently, with real money, you can purchase game services, mini pets, toys, mounts, gold, and now armor sets. What else is there to give up? I don't have too much more to say on this, so I'll leave you with the top comment from Wowhead when the first ever cash shop items were introduced. This first reaction pretty much sums up the entirety perfectly. Meh. I hoped that these would be acquired in-game at least. Me too, Femlock. Me too. Thank you all for watching. This isn't a video I was actually ever planning to make, but I really have a care for Blizzard, and I've grown up with this company, but I've watched it change for over a decade now, and when I see companies, any company, make such anti-consumer practices and business models, and their fans, their consumers, the customers there, and I call them consumers because they're definitely not paying, understanding customers, but when I see these things happen, I can't help but just get frustrated at watching people get played, and they happily join in playing themselves. It's a bit discouraging after all this, but I just needed to get my thoughts out there, and if you agree or disagree, let me know. If you did enjoy the video, please hit that like button on the bottom. It really helps me know that this was something worth your while and worth time to make, and that's pretty exciting. If you want to see more, please hit that subscribe button down there. If you somehow want to see more of my face and my voice, which is a bit rough, but thank you for committing to that anyway. That actually is free, except it's not, because time is not free, and you could technically make that concept of time being tied to money, which inherently is a currency now, so that's probably not free. So don't forget to share the video if you found it useful, or you just want to complain about Blizzard for a little bit with your friends. Feel free to do that. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one, which will be back to probably some more actual design discussion. See you later. Bye-bye!